I've had so many people struggling with their mindset lately that I thought I'd do kind of a throwback episode a while back, and it was on, maybe episode 150, 155. We did one on what mentally strong people do and what mentally strong people don't do. And I want to talk about that and highlight a couple of things today, because success requires mental strength. It requires you to be focused, committed, consistent, especially consistent and persistent. And it's hard to eliminate those distractions and the negativity and the anxiety that might be happening. So you have to develop a really strong mindset, and you do this by mirroring what other mentally strong people do. But at the same token, you've got to identify what mentally strong people don't do, because there are many, many things in our day-to-day behaviors, and it doesn't matter how many of the positive, successful, right things you're doing if you're offsetting those by doing things you shouldn't be doing as a mentally strong person. So I want to list just a few of the top ones we've had on our podcast episodes of things that you should not do, things that mentally strong people do not do. And the first, right at the top of the list, is mentally strong people do not give up their power. Mentally strong people do not give up their power because they believe they create their life. So they don't allow others to control them. Don't say things like, my boss makes me do this, or I couldn't get out of that, or circumstances have made me feel this way. You have to control your life. And the minute you give away your power by blaming something else and not taking responsibility, you become disempowered and you fall off the path towards your goals. So that's one thing. Don't give up your power. Number two, mentally strong people don't feel sorry for themselves. And I know this is tough, because how many times do we sit around and we wonder why this is happening? Life isn't fair. Mentally strong people don't feel sorry for themselves. So if you get in that mode, get up, move around, make a change, because when you take personal responsibility for your life, your business, your relationships, you won't feel sorry for yourself. You'll do something about it. The third thing that mentally strong people don't do is they obviously don't let fear stop them. Mentally strong people might very much have fear when they're dealing with things on a day-to-day, but they don't let fear stop them. They're willing to take calculated risks. Now, let's be clear. They don't take blind risks. They take calculated risks. But they also do this because they're informed and they act in spite of their mood. So if you're going to be mentally strong, you have to act in spite of your mood and not let fear stop you. The fourth thing that mentally strong people don't do is they don't waste energy on stuff that they can't control. How many times have we wasted energy on traffic? This time of year when, there's so many things out there, shopping and crowds, and even more importantly, wasting energy on the fact that you're at home, or you have to wear a mask, or whatever it is, or you got a flat tire, you lost your luggage, or a coworker's bugging you. Listen, control what you can control. Focus on your health, your activities, your actions. Don't waste energy. Don't waste time. Don't waste your productivity on stuff you can't control. Focus on solutions. Focus on solutions. Another thing that mentally strong people don't do is they don't worry about pleasing everyone. You can't please everyone. It's impossible. So stop living your life around other people's opinions and other people's expectations. Learn the ability to say no to things. Learn the ability to focus on your goals even when others want you to focus on other things. Don't worry about pleasing everyone, because mentally strong people don't worry about that. Another thing that I want to mention, and that last one, by the way, goes to your happiness level, because when you worry about pleasing other people, it eats away at your happiness, it eats away at your productivity, and it eats away at your focus. Your focus should be based on what your goals and dreams and desires are, not what other people want for you. Does that make sense? So now, mentally strong people also, and this is one that a lot of us could really learn from, mentally strong people don't expect immediate results. They don't require that immediate validation because they have confidence in the long term. They have a vision that's clear and clarified. They have clarity on their vision, but they execute in the short term. But they don't need or expect the immediate results. They have patience. Mentally strong people have patience, so they don't let these needs for immediate results eat away at them. You have to believe in the results and not require that short-term validation. Mentally strong people don't need immediate results, even though they desire it, right? The other thing I wanted to mention is mentally strong people don't dwell on the past. And this is one that we're going to continue to bring up over and over again, because mentally strong people don't let themselves get caught up in or waste time dwelling on the past. It's over. Learn the lesson, move on. But at the same token, they don't live in the past with the positives either. It's a 24-hour rule on bragging, right? You can't live on your highlights or your resume the rest of your life. It's time to move on. So don't let the negative or the positive of the past be something that you dwell on. And the future isn't written, so why not go write that? Why not work towards the best version of yourself? Why not focus on the future and execute in the present? Because in order to have an attitude of abundance, you have to be able to look forward anyway, and that's a real key. And then mentally strong people also don't fear alone time. This is one we talked about when we talked about Ryan Holiday's latest book. You know, mentally strong people require silence. They want to be in control of their mind. They want to be there with their thoughts. They want to be able to crystallize their vision, and so they don't fear alone time. So many of us, and I've had it happen for myself many times, so many of us hate the silence. We hate sitting still. We hate being alone. And, you know, there's a difference between being alone and loneliness. There's a big difference between being alone and loneliness. Require the silence. Look for the times that you can get clear with your thoughts, clear with your objective. That's the whole purpose behind mindfulness and meditation, is to limit the thoughts that are racing through your mind. And, you know, you don't need people to feel validated for your happiness. Dependence or validation, that's not needed for happiness. You can be happy without validation. You can be happy without the dependence of other people. So mentally strong people don't fear alone time. Learn to value and cherish that time. And the last one I'm going to leave you with is mentally strong people don't give up, ever. Mentally strong people refuse to give up. It doesn't matter if you have failure after failure after failure. Mentally strong people are relentless. They don't give up, ever. That's the biggest thought that I want to leave you with. So, you know, let's take a review of these again real quick. Mentally strong people don't give up their power. They don't feel sorry for themselves. They don't let fear stop them. They don't waste energy on stuff they can't control. They don't worry about pleasing everyone. They don't expect immediate results, and they don't dwell on the past. And a couple of really good ones, they don't fear alone time, and they never give up. I hope those are some things that it shifts your thinking just a little bit. We always talk about the things we want to do, but we don't identify those things that we need to stop doing. And I hope this is something that might help you to do that. Once again, do me a favor, get a hold of me. Let me know what I can do to help you. Give me some ideas of what you need in your business. Is it marketing? Is it strategy? Is it financial planning? Is it just the motivation and inspiration? Let me know what it is that you need. Just send me a short little DM at the Instagram or Facebook page for the Daily Mastermind. I'd love to hear from you. And do me one more favor. It'll mean the world to me if you'll share this episode. Share this episode, because so many people are struggling right now. I'd love to be able to get the message out. That's the only reason I do this. I don't do it, don't have sponsors, don't have any other reason other than to get the message out and help people that are in need. So, and the fact that I have a personal passion for personal development and financial education. So that's our message for today. Be strong mentally. Create the life that you are meant to live. It's never too late to do that. And I look forward to talking with you again tomorrow. My name is George Wright III, and this has been the Daily Mastermind. Have a great day.